UFC 115, Liddell vs. Franklin was a mixed martial arts event held by the Ultimate Fighting Championship on June 12, 2010 at General Motors Place in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Background: this was the fourth UFC event to be held in Canada, following UFC 83, UFC 97 and UFC 113, and the first UFC event held in British Columbia since they passed a bill to sanction MMA, on December 17, 2009. For a few days, this event location was in jeopardy because there were still no regulations in place to promote the sport professionally within Vancouver, and Cincinnati was rumored to be a possible location for moving this event. However, the problems were resolved and Dana White confirmed that the show will be going ahead in Vancouver on the scheduled date. The main event was tentatively set to be a third bout featuring Ultimate Fighter coaches and former light heavyweight champions Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz. In March, rumors began to circulate that Rich Franklin would replace Ortiz as Liddell's opponent, after Ortiz had supposedly withdrawn from the fight. However, Dana White denied this via his Twitter account on March 13, 2010, noting that Liddell vs. Ortiz was still set to be the main event. Then, after the announcement, Ortiz had to withdraw from the match due to neck surgery. Despite confirming Liddell-Ortiz 3 would in fact be the main event for the card, the main event was confirmed on April 12 as Liddell vs. Franklin due to a neck injury suffered by Ortiz. The on-again, off-again rematch between Thiago Alves and John Fitch, first scheduled for UFC 107, then UFC 111 and then UFC 115, was moved again, to UFC 117. The Ben Rothwell vs. Gilbert Yvel fight replaced Tyson Griffin vs. Evan Dunham on the main card. Griffin vs. Dunham was shown on the preliminaries aired on Spike TV. Just like UFC 111 in March, UFC 115 was shown in movie theaters around the United States by NCM Fathom. Results: bonus awards, fighters were awarded $85,000 bonuses. Fight of the night, Carlos Condit vs. Rory MacDonald. Knockout of the night, Rich Franklin. Submission of the night, Mirko Filipovic. Reported payout: the following does not include sponsor money or locker room bonuses often given by the UFC and also do not include the UFC's traditional fight night bonuses. Rich Franklin $140,000 def. Chuck Liddell, Mirko Filipovic $150,000 def. Pat Barry, Martin Kampmann $50,000 def. Paulo Thiago, Ben Rothwell $100,000 def. Gilbert Yvel, Carlos Condit $52,000 def. Rory MacDonald, Evan Dunham $26,000 def. Tyson Griffin, Matt Wiman $28,000 def. Mac Danzig, Mario Miranda $12,000 def. David Loiseau, James Brooks $30,000 def. Peter Subota, Claude Patrick $12,000 def. Ricardo Funch, Mike Pyle $38,000 def. Jesse Lennox. References. See also: Ultimate Fighting Championship, List of UFC champions, List of UFC events, 2010 in UFC.